Hey guys, welcome to today's video. We are decluttering my highlight collection. It is something that I have a hard time parting with, and I thought I would finish this video yesterday, but actually you guys, this was like a hard thing. Like I sat on the floor last night swatching every highlighter that I own. Like I captured footage of me rifling through the drawers, which we will get to, but then I had this weird moment where I was like, do I really want to part with that many? Like I was negotiating with myself, but I do. I feel like my collection has gotten out of control and I really don't want to be a makeup hoarder anymore. I just want to use what I love. And I think to go from like 130 highlighters down to 25 is very, very reasonable. To a lot of people, 25 highlighters still sounds crazy, but not to me. So I will share with you the very best of the best. If you love a glow, whether it is a powder highlight, a cool tone, a warm tone, a cream, a liquid, I got it all. I've got good stuff for you guys, and I'm gonna share with you everything that is like out of here. Also, it's announcement time. Very exciting update that is going to carry on through the weekend. This will end Sunday night at 12 midnight Pacific time. We are having free shipping on Halo, whether you buy 1 bottle, 2 bottles, 3 bottles, free shipping in the US. I wanted to do this just as a big thank you to you guys. I want you guys to have the opportunity to try Halo and to have it be as cost effective as possible. So this weekend, starting right now through Sunday midnight, Pacific Standard Time, you can order a bottle of Halo and have it shipped to you for free. That's any quantity. You can buy 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever you like. Free shipping in the US, and I will try to do this worldwide. I'm trying, you guys. I will try to do another something like this, but it's not going to be a forever thing. So if you want to take advantage of this, go ahead and order now. And I just want to say I'm so incredibly grateful, thankful, proud, and I almost get emotional. It's very strange, but now that we're about 3.5 months in, and you're seeing these before and afters, and I am getting emails, handwritten letters, messages on Halo, messages on my Instagram, and just seeing how this has helped so many people really makes me feel in my heart that I did do the right thing, and I am starting with beauty on the inside versus just makeup and skincare. This is something that supports you. This has 21 ingredients in here, and they all work together. The formula supports hair growth, nail growth, can help improve your skin. That's the first thing people see is a radical difference in hydration. A lot of people see a reduction in breakouts, and I encourage you guys to go over to the Halo IG. We have saved little stories on the top that you can see just a sample of what has been sent in to us, and I'm just so proud of this. I'm proud of where we're headed. I'm proud of how we're growing and what I'm working on behind the scenes. So I just had to gush for a moment about Halo. It's going strong, and I want to say a huge thank you to you guys. So free shipping through Sunday. Grab your Halo if you haven't yet, reorder if you need to. And now let's talk about some topical highlight. And 3, 2, 1, here we go. She's not joking. Wow. And I love all of this, you guys. I sat on the floor for hours swatching, doing different ones side by side and being like, are these too similar? Maybe, no, I don't know. A bunch of them are pretty similar, but it is what it is. This is only one of the highlight drawers. Let's just count how many are in here. I don't even know. There's about 56 in here. I mean, I like to glow. I don't even know. Why do I have 56? It's a bit excessive, you guys, to even whittle it down to 25 and be like, yeah, all right, I'm doing so good. I was able to scale this collection down to only 25 highlighters, but I love makeup. So here we go. I'm just gonna start pulling things out of here and we will get to chatting. I'm not counting each, this brand, this one type, this counts for one because it kind of is, but it's just subtle different shades, It makes sense in my head. Whew. All right, so first things first, let's take a look at these. These are a just big time love of mine. This is one of the first liquid metallic highlighters that came to market, and it is good. This is from Cover FX. These are their custom enhancer drops. They have their custom glitter drops. They have different colors, but I tend to stick with the basics with this. You can use this underneath makeup, mixed in with makeup, on top of makeup. It doesn't pull, it doesn't, make your makeup slide off your face. It kind of all works in harmony, and that's something I really really love about this, and it is blinding. I mean, these are like, hello, nothing subtle here at all. Doesn't that look like the Terminator? Like, it always reminds me of, what is that? That's in thermometers. Mercury. It reminds me of Mercury. Whoa. Okay. Hi. Hello. Gorgeous blinding highlight. So those from Cover FX I had to keep. I also kept 2 from Iconic London. Very similar thing, but the colors are a little bit different. So, you know, variety. It's the spice of life. This one right here is the shade, what are you called? Why don't you have a name? Sweet D. Huh. I have no idea which colors these ones are. I'll try to figure that out. Aren't these pretty though? Like the bottle on these actually is really stunning. I love that you can see right through it. Little frosted glass kind of a thing. Love that. Have to keep the jelly highlighter. This one from Farsali. She's been used. This is a nice liquid cream highlight. I actually like dunking my beauty blender right in here, like right full, just and I will go on top of my makeup. And this one is weird. It kind of almost like mixes in with whatever you're wearing, foundation, whatever, and it kind of gives this nice sheen on the skin where it almost doesn't look like highlight, but it's very shiny. It's kind of confusing, but in like a very gorgeous goddess good way. So I really love that. I have not played with this one, so I could not part with it. This is the Mary Luminizer, and the Mary Luminizer, the powder, which was like a smash hit highlighter back in the day. I actually have a brand new one, and I'm saving it for an upcoming giveaway for one of you guys. So I did like edit that one out, and I'm gonna try this one though. I'm curious. I also have creams from Hourglass. Holy smokes. These make your skin look drenched. And when you photograph, it just like grabs the light perfectly. It just like melts into the skin like butter. These are so good. So I'm keeping the shade Champagne Flash. I'm also keeping Pink Flash. I'm gonna start doing some like arm swatches. Ooh, right? Look at that. I remember trying these for the first time and I was Snapchatting about it and I was just like so impressed. I could not even stand it. Like, it made my skin look better than my skin did. Like, it really made it look so hydrated, and this was during winter and my skin had been just like dry from travel and whatnot, and so good. Also, I have to keep this from Marc Jacobs. This is the Do You Dew Drops. This I like to use on the body mixed in with a little bit of lotion. It smells great. It has a nice sheen and almost oil, like not oily, but it has this really unique finish that I am really super into. Great to mix into foundations as well if you want to make something a little bit jumped up in the illumination department. So this is a great one. I did part with the deodorant stick, which I was like, oh, do I want to do that? But there wasn't that much left of it, so I was like, okay, you've had this for a while, like, sayonara, see you later, let's just move on. I also am keeping from Becca their liquid shimmering skin perfector. I have Opal and of course Champagne Pop. Both of these are totally great. I love them. I need to use them more. I realized when I was like kind of going through everything, I was like, hey, I haven't used this in a long time and I really want to, and that's kind of the point of all this. So excited to play with these again. And then as far as palettes go, I have this from NARS, which you guys know. Oh my goodness. Holy smokes, so good. This palette is one of my favorites. You can use this wet, you can use it dry, you can use this with a sponge. I mean, it's just versatile to the max. The colors blend well together and you can get that like perfect highlight. I would say a good dupe for that is from Milani. I'm also keeping this, and I gush over this one nonstop. This is the Rose Glow palette, and so good. Just like ding, bum, 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 bing. Like, I cannot. Why does highlight make me so happy? It's just shiny and fun. And I feel like you can kind of go from like bland, dull, whatever. And like the second I put my highlight on, like right here and like the tip of the nose, and like I'll go on the inner corners, and sometimes I'll be brave and like put it up on the forehead. And I just feel like I look rested. I look, why was I gonna say juicy? I look like I drink a lot of water. I look really healthy. You kind of look like that moment where you like climb out of a pool and you're like, I'm wrapped in sunshine and health. And that's like just what highlighter does to me, or why I love it. Anyway, that's a great one from the drugstore, as is the front runner, #1 winner, love of mine. This is like top 5 right here. The Master Chrome highlighter in rose gold, molten rose gold. She loves it so much. She has too. You guys, I feel like the two of them are a little bit different though. Like, you know how sometimes you try on the same pair of jeans and you're like, this one fits just a little bit different even though they're the same size? This one's a little bit lighter than this one. It's kind of weird. I like them both. From there, another drugstore find that you can stroll on down to Target. You'll find your drugstore find at Target. Sometimes my sentences just don't make sense. This is from Pixie and this is at Target. This has the most like unique feeling to it. It's powder, but it is so soft. It like has this slick feeling to it, but it's very powdery. It doesn't feel creamy. It has like a satin sheet feeling to it. That's what it is. It's a satin sheet. Doesn't sound scratchy. It's just pleasant. Oh my God. Bing. Dunk me in glitter. I'll be a happy girl. Yes. Hello. Where were we? This is Subtle Sunrise and then Delicate Dew. Both are so good. Love them so much. Wait, there's more. We have another drugstore highlighter. I really like drugstore highlighters. I do. I think you can absolutely find something special and beautiful at the drugstore, so do not count them out. This from Milani is really special. This is the Hypnotic Lights. This is the most unique highlighter that I have in this whole collection right here. It has this peachy iridescence, but it's very creamy. It's like a creamy, gorgeous highlight. And it's just stunning. This one, when you have even like a little bit of color, you know, it's summertime, just like a little something, this looks killer. I love it. Also, this one right here from Lorac, I put it back together in a video because I love it that much and we're still keeping it. This is Daylight from Lorac. If you want to see that video where I was terribly sad that I broke my favorite highlighter and I put it back together with Magical Mousse, I will link that below. So this one is so special to me. I wore this probably every single time that I was on Style Code Live, and so many people would be like, what's your highlight? What's your highlight? What's your highlight? I have a memory of James Charles being like, what's your highlight? And I felt really cool because I was like, oh, you want to know what my makeup is? I got kind of weird about it for a second. I was like, it's my secret highlight. I don't tell anybody. Like, I went through this phase where sometimes I felt like I shared all of my best makeup recommendations, but I kind of wanted to keep some of them for myself. And then I just threw that out the window really quick. But anyway, this is it. The Special Sauce highlighter for a while. So good. All right, moving on. If you want a glamorous, beautiful, not blinding, but kind of their highlight, I would go with Hourglass. Now this is the Euphoric Strobe Light. This is very different than most everything else that I have in front of me. And it's different because it's not super shiny. But when you put this on, it doesn't emphasize lines, pores. You don't have any texture that becomes more pronounced when you use this. So if you don't have baby soft skin, maybe you're not 25. I mean, I have days where I will put on like a really intense highlight and I'm like, ooh, like blend that out, because highlight definitely can exaggerate some things that you might not want to exaggerate if you're having a dry skin moment. For me, I tried a mask and I had like a weird reaction around my eyes. And for a few days, like every highlight that I put on just made all these little bumps like very raised and more noticeable. So keep that in mind with highlight. And if you want to still highlight, but you have an issue with drier skin, more mature skin, or you just want something more subtle, this is your best bet. Okay, something also that I don't see many people talk about is this brand right here. This is Galani. And talking about this with makeup artists behind the scenes, this is something that a lot of them do use that are like, oh yeah, that's in my kit. It's great. And I always think to myself, I'm like, why in the land of beauty and YouTube is no one talking about this then? So I'm here to chat about it. This one's really, really good. I feel like you can purchase this on QVC, HSN. Like this would be one of those like midnight moments where they're like, yes, and you can buy this and a brush for 2 installments of blah, blah, blah. But this one is just like, ugh. Satisfaction. It's actually really, really similar to the, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm like striped with highlight. It's like I just got like slapped by a highlight angel or something. This is the shade Tease. They have a more rose toned one that is much too deep for my skin, so I'm going to give it to a friend. But the texture of the powder in here is creamy, but very metallic at the same time. It just has a nice finish. I love the pan size, love the compact, really cool product, not talked about enough. Also, I wanna give some love to Persona Beauty. Dude, I was swatching these when going through everything and I'm like, dang, girl did a good job with her highlighters. I need to use these more often. They are bananas. They are so intense in pigmentation. Like, it's just so beautiful. So for me, obviously, that is not gonna be a highlight that I would use on my cheeks, but for someone with deeper skin tones, that's gonna be so great. This is more my speed right here. This is like your champagne kind of a shade, but it is really just intense, not coverage, but like that even metallic kind of a thing. So this is Zuma, that's the one that I like to wear. And then Laguna, I think is better for my eyes. This one just kind of does not do it for me as far as the shade, but the texture of it and the beauty of it, I had to keep all three because I want to support a fellow YouTuber that came out with some really great products. And then also, of course, another YouTuber's collab Champagne Pop. I cannot part with this in my collection. This was like the cool girls highlight for the longest time, and even still, but it had like its mega shining moment, no pun intended. But Becca highlighters definitely have been a wow product. They look great on so many different skin tones, like they always get the shades just right. And I'm keeping Gradient Glow, which is newer, which is more bronzy, and then Champagne Pop. The others, I'm letting go of. I'm just letting go of. I also have from Ofra, I almost read that as Rodeo Drive. Where are you from? Oh my gosh, Beverly Hills is not far from you. Why do you not know Rodeo Drive? Hello. Okay, Rodeo Drive, bam. They just have like the softest like feeling to them, and I love them so much. Keeping this one, you do have to be careful though, because they actually are so soft, they will break. Like I've done like this before, you know, and you almost want to like dive to like save the highlighter if you're like me and you're clumsy. So that one is very breakable and fragile, but it's worth the TLC that it needs because it's such a great highlight. Also right here from MAC, I have Oh Darling. This is my very favorite MAC highlight. I don't even know where on the earth, what is the one that I love? Oh my gosh, I don't even know because I lost it. What was that one? Mineral Skin Finish in Soft and Gentle. Where did that go? That's a really good one. It wasn't in my drawer. Okay, Miss Jennifer Lopez brought out a really killer highlight. This is loose. It's called the Live in the Highlight. It is a illuminator for the body and the face if you want a J-Lo glow. I kind of at first opened this up and I was like, looks chunky, looks like, J-Lo, why would you do this? But you guys, the second you put this on, it is just so good. Like the color of it. Are we seeing this? It is very J-Lo glow. Like it is special. I look so crazy right now. It's special. It has this little like fine micro dust of glimmer, and then the base of it has this like champagne, just like neutral glow. It's not even super metallic. It's just stunning. Every time that I have used this, I have looked in the mirror and I've been like, whoa, like J-Lo vibes. It really does give you that. So as far as another loose powder highlight, the only one that I'm keeping is from Makeup Forever, and this is a recommendation from Priscilla Ono. I was watching one of her classes and she was using this, or said she used it on Iggy Azalea, and I just remember thinking, wow, like this would be great for flash photography. It really picks up the light, and it absolutely does. It almost looks wet on the skin, and it has this nice pinky type of an icy thing. You can use it on the inner corners. It really brightens everything right up. And I'm only keeping two, you know, loose powder highlights. I was gonna keep the Wet n Wild one, but you guys are having a hard time locating it and purchasing it. So I always do kind of also try to keep in mind of what's still available and what I'm constantly using on my face and listing in the description box. So wow, am I like air traffic control right now? Like my arms are everywhere. It's the end of the day. It's way too hot outside. The sun's kind of going down. My camera has turned on and off. I'm covered in highlight and I'm kind of losing my mind. We're almost done though. So I also am keeping this right here. This is Sunlight from Cover FX. Dang, Cover FX, you did it. You like, they made the creamiest, most beautiful highlight. This looks like it's just translucent powder on me, but I promise you, when you just like kind of fluff it on the high points of your face, it just gives you this perfect creamy type of a highlight. It's not shiny. It's just like your skin is super awesome. And so this is like my, I'm feeling like a cute natural moment type of a highlight. I go for this. If I want like in your face, like I'm going over here. So there's like a different story for each of these. I almost knocked my makeup over. So here we have it. This is the ultimate hit list if you want to glow, and also if you would like free shipping on Halo for a glow that comes from within, then be sure to check out the description box below. I will have the Halo website listed, and it is free shipping on any quantity, 1 bottle, 2 bottles, 3 bottles in the US. It ends at midnight Pacific Standard Time on Sunday. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did and you still want more declutters, because ultimately we are gonna get to a big makeup collection, ultimate room tour, I'm still working on that. I am getting dividers for like every single drawer. It's so exciting. And if you wanna see that, give the video a thumbs up, share the video, leave those comments. If you're not subscribed, please do, and ring that bell. And just know that I love you guys so much. I hope you're having an awesome day, whatever you are doing, and I will see you in my next video. Mwah.